Okay, so the car has cut out, the motor has cut out, the LVC is set to 3.2 volts per cell. So I'm going to go charge this up and we'll see how much capacity we can put back in the ZOP power battery. I'll put that on charge in a sec. Okay, so that's the battery out of the car. So this is the 5200 milliamp hour 50C ZOP power soft case battery. I'm going to go put this on the charger once it cools down. I'll give it a few minutes and we'll see what capacity we can put in. But as I said, it's hit the low voltage cutoff on the ESC, which is set at 3.2 volts per cell. So that's cut the power to the motor. We'll go up and we'll give this a charge. Just wanted to show that my capacity cutoff is set at 5200 milliamp hours. I'll cycle through. So we set 3.7 volts per cell. Okay, so we've got the battery here, nice and cool. If you remember, it cut off at 3.2 volts per cell. We've plugged it in for a balanced charge. We're running at 5.2 amps, which is 1C, and validating that that's a 3S battery. So we're just going to slot that in the charge bag. Okay, so that's in the charge bag, and let's kick that off. Okay, so got 3.65 volts per cell at the start of that charge. So we've got our timer running here and the current that we've put into the battery running here. So we'll check again in about an hour or so, and well, maybe a couple of hours, and we'll see how much current the battery has managed to take in. Before we do, just note that the charge rate is 4.5 amps. So as far as I'm aware, that should read 5.2 because we set the max charge rate at 5.2, and this is a 5200 milliamp hour battery, which I assume can charge at 1C, but it doesn't look like it can. So we'll keep an eye on this, and I'll let you know at the end of the charging cycle how much capacity we've put in and whether that went above 4.5 amps. Okay, so that's now finished. 2.6 volts overall. That's 4.2 volts per cell, which is perfect. However, the charge that's gone in there is 3568 milliamp hours, which is obviously much less than the battery is rated for, 5200. In my other LiPo battery, it's a 5000 milliamp hour battery, this one here, but I was able to put pretty much, I think 97% of the capacity back into that one, whereas this one, 3500, I think is about, I don't need to work out, about 70 something percent, so it's significantly less charge I'm able to put back in this one. The amp rate up here didn't go above 4.5 amps, so it should have been around the 5.2, so it suggests that it's not charging as quickly as I'm telling the charger to go to. But that's the same battery that I plugged in earlier, the ZOP Power 5200 milliamp hour.